Hello Immortal News family, and welcome back to our channel. In the last 24 hours, we have received the somber news of the passing of extraordinary talents, and today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Before we start, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Number 7. For the Love of You wasn't just a song, it was a reflection of Chris Jasper's heart. At 73, the legendary musician and songwriter has passed away, leaving behind a lifetime of soulful melodies and a lasting impact on R&B and funk. His signature sound, from intricate keyboard arrangements to heartfelt lyrics, shaped the golden era of the Isley Brothers and set the stage for future generations. Jasper's musical journey began as a child with classical piano training, eventually leading him to Juilliard and Long Island University. Fate brought him together with the Isley family, and by the early 1970s, he officially joined the group alongside Marvin and Ernie Isley. Together, they shifted the band's sound, producing timeless hits like Between the Sheets, Fight the Power, and For the Love of You. His innovative style helped define a generation of music. In the mid-1980s, after the Isley Brothers disbanded, Jasper continued creating with Isley Jasper Isley, delivering the R&B classic Caravan of Love. His solo career flourished, spanning 17 albums and the founding of his own label, Gold City Records. A master of his craft, his music went on to influence some of the biggest names in hip-hop and R&B, sampled by artists such as Notorious B.I.G., Tupac Shakur, Jay-Z, and Snoop Dogg. Chris Jasper's contributions were recognized with inductions into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Songwriters Hall of Fame, as well as a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. But beyond the accolades, he was a man devoted to his faith, his family, and his music. His wife Margie and their 3 sons meant everything to him, and he often spoke of love and understanding as the core of his life's work. As news of his passing spreads, fellow musicians and fans alike are sharing tributes, honoring the man who gave the world so much through his music. His songs will continue to play, reminding us of the passion, soul, and brilliance he poured into every note. Chris Jasper's spirit lives on in the melodies that defined an era and continue to inspire generations. Tributes to Chris Jasper. Number 6. Coburn Pharr once said that music should be felt as much as it is heard. His voice carried that belief, igniting passion in heavy metal fans around the world. The former Annihilator vocalist passed away at 62, leaving behind a legacy that shaped the genre. As the frontman of Annihilator during one of their most celebrated eras, Coburn brought power and range to their music. His work on what band members called their best and biggest record turned heads in the metal scene and cemented his place in its history. His voice was more than just sound. It was energy, emotion, and raw intensity. Beyond his time in the spotlight, Coburn's dedication to music never wavered. Fellow musicians admired his work ethic, while fans connected deeply with his performances. Whether on stage or in the studio, his presence elevated every song he touched. He inspired many aspiring vocalists, proving that music is not just something you perform, but something you give your whole being to. Following news of his passing, tributes poured in from fans and fellow musicians. His former bandmates in Annihilator honored him, recognizing his vital role in their journey. His voice and contributions won't just fade into memory, they will live on through the records and the people he influenced. Coburn Pharr is survived by his family, friends, and countless fans who will keep his spirit alive through the music he helped create. While the details of memorial services remain private, the impact he made is felt across the music world. His passing is a great loss, but his voice will echo in the hearts of metal fans for generations to come. Through every song, every note, and every lyric he delivered, his legacy continues. Tributes to Coburn Pharr. Number 5. Music is what feelings sound like. Robert John spent his life giving the world sounds that captured the deepest emotions. His voice, filled with soul and sincerity, left a lasting mark on pop music. At 79, he passed away on February 25, 2025, leaving behind a legacy that will echo for years to come. Born in Brooklyn, New York, Robert John discovered his passion for music early. By the age of 10, he was already singing at Carnegie Hall. His first brush with success came in 1958 with White Bucks and Saddle Shoes, and he went on to record hits that spanned decades. His rendition of The Lion Sleeps Tonight became a top-charting song, but it was Sad Eyes in 1979 that became his defining moment, soaring to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song's heartfelt lyrics and emotional delivery resonated with millions. Robert John's career was one of perseverance. He navigated the ups and downs of the music industry with unwavering dedication, always staying true to his artistry. His ability to blend powerful falsetto with raw emotion made him unforgettable. Though his time in the spotlight was not always consistent, his passion for music never faded. Fans cherished his voice, and fellow musicians admired his talent. Robert's voice had a way of bringing a song to life like few others could, one industry colleague reflected. His music wasn't just something you heard, it was something you felt. Beyond the stage, Robert John was a devoted husband, father, and friend. He is survived by his wife, Diane, and their 2 sons, Thomas and Matthew. While he may no longer be with us, his songs remain a soundtrack to countless memories. His music continues to inspire, proving that true artistry never fades. Tributes to Robert John. Number 4. Larry Dolan's legacy is woven into the heart of Cleveland baseball. His passion, leadership, and dedication transformed the Cleveland Guardians and left an enduring mark on the city he loved. His vision helped shape the team's identity, making it a competitive force while staying deeply connected to its fans and community. Born and raised in Cleveland Heights, Dolan's love for sports began early. He excelled as a high school athlete before earning degrees from the University of Notre Dame. He served as a first lieutenant in the U.S. Marine Corps before leading a successful career in law. But his lifelong dream was always to own his hometown baseball team. In 2000, that dream became reality when he purchased the Cleveland Guardians, making his family the team's longest-tenured owners. During his leadership, the team saw 14 winning seasons and 9 postseason berths. The pinnacle came in 2016 when the Guardians made a thrilling run to the World Series. His steady leadership and deep connection to the city provided stability and purpose, creating a team culture built on resilience and community. Beyond baseball, Dolan was dedicated to giving back. His support of charities like the Cleveland Foundation, Catholic Charities, and the American Red Cross reflected his commitment to service. He believed in using his platform to uplift others, leaving a lasting imprint beyond the ballpark. Following his passing at 94, the baseball world mourns a leader who cared deeply for his team and city. MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred reflected, "Larry Dolan's leadership made the Guardians a consistent winner and a pillar of the Cleveland community. His mentorship and service to the game will not be forgotten." Dolan is survived by his wife Eva, 6 children and 21 grandchildren. His love for family matched his love for the game, and his influence will be felt for generations. Tributes to Larry Dolan. Number 3. Josefina Villalobos dedicated her life to service, family, and the betterment of Ecuadorian society. As First Lady from 1992 to 1996, she embraced her role with warmth and determination, leaving a lasting impact on the nation. Born in New York City to Colombian parents, she grew up valuing education, tradition, and the importance of community. Her marriage to Sixto Duran Belen in 1945 marked the beginning of a lifelong partnership that would later place her at the heart of Ecuador's public life. Together, they raised 9 children while navigating the demands of politics and leadership. Josefina was 68 when she became Ecuador's First Lady, the first older woman to take on this role. She approached it with dignity, championing initiatives that focused on children and families. Her efforts led to the establishment of the National Institute of the Child and the Family, INDFA, an organization dedicated to improving the lives of Ecuadorian children. She was not just a supportive figure behind the scenes, but an active participant in shaping policies and outreach efforts. Known affectionately as Finita de Duran Balen, Josefina brought grace and warmth to Carondelet Palace. She stood by her husband's side during official visits, public events, and challenging moments in the country's history. Her calm presence and sincere commitment earned her lasting respect. After Sixto Duran Balen's presidency ended, the couple enjoyed a quieter life in Quito, cherishing their time together until his passing in 2016. Even in later years, Josefina remained a symbol of resilience, celebrating her 100th birthday in 2024 surrounded by loved ones. Josefina Villalobos passed away peacefully at the age of 100. Her kindness, wisdom, and devotion to family and country will never be forgotten. Tributes continue to pour in from those whose lives she touched, a testament to the profound legacy she leaves behind. Tributes to Josefina Villalobos. Number 2, Enos Semore's coaching philosophy was simple: work hard, play with passion, and always respect the game. That mindset shaped the careers of countless athletes and forever changed college baseball. His ability to inspire both on and off the field made him more than a coach. He was a mentor, a leader, and a guiding force for generations of players. The legendary baseball coach passed away at the age of 93, leaving behind a legacy of excellence. From his early days at Bacone College to his record-setting tenure at the University of Oklahoma, Semore's teams were known for their discipline, skill, and relentless determination. Under his guidance, Oklahoma became a powerhouse, winning 6 conference championships and making 5 consecutive appearances in the College World Series. His impact wasn't just measured in wins, though with 851 victories, his achievements speak for themselves. It was the respect he earned from players, colleagues, and fans alike that truly defined his career. He was inducted into multiple halls of fame, including those of the University of Oklahoma, Bacone College, and Northeastern State, a testament to his influence on the sport. Beyond the accolades, Semore was a man of integrity, known for his humility and dedication. He believed in developing not just great athletes, but great individuals. His influence stretched far beyond the diamond, shaping lives in ways that numbers never could. Following the news of his passing, tributes have poured in from former players, coaches, and baseball enthusiasts, all sharing memories of a man who changed their lives. The University of Oklahoma is planning a ceremony to honor him by retiring his jersey number, an enduring symbol of his impact. Enos Semore's legacy will continue in the memories of those he influenced, the players he mentored, and the sport he helped define. His presence will be sorely missed, but his influence on baseball will never fade. Tributes to Enos Semore. What's trending on the internet? News 1. Pope Francis, 88, remains in critical but stable condition as he continues receiving treatment for a lung infection that developed into bilateral pneumonia. Despite the seriousness of his illness, the Pope has shown signs of improvement, resuming some of his responsibilities and expressing gratitude for the prayers and support from around the world. Doctors report that while he continues to receive high-flow supplemental oxygen, his kidney function remains stable, and no further respiratory complications have been observed in recent days. His medical team is closely monitoring his progress and adjusting his treatment as needed. As he recovers, Pope Francis has continued to demonstrate his unwavering commitment to his faith and responsibilities. He has reached out to members of the Church, offering his blessings and words of encouragement, even as he remains under medical care. In solidarity with the Holy Father, daily evening prayers are being held at St. Peter's Square, where members of the Catholic community are gathering to pray for his health and well-being. Vatican officials have encouraged believers worldwide to join in prayer and remain hopeful for his recovery. Pope Francis has faced health challenges in the past, including the removal of part of one lung in his youth, making him particularly vulnerable to respiratory issues. However, he remains strong in spirit, attending Mass and staying engaged in church affairs as much as possible. The global Catholic community continues to stand by Pope Francis, offering prayers and support in hopes of his full recovery. News 2. Jimmy Kimmel is sharing an uplifting update on his 7-year-old son Billy, who has faced serious health challenges since birth. The late-night host recently revealed that Billy, who was born with a congenital heart defect, is doing well after undergoing multiple life-saving surgeries. Kimmel, known for his heartfelt and emotional tributes to his son's medical journey, expressed gratitude for the doctors and nurses who have cared for Billy over the years. "He's doing great," Kimmel shared in a recent interview, adding that his son is full of energy and embracing childhood with enthusiasm. Billy was diagnosed with tetralogy of Fallot, a rare heart condition that required open-heart surgery shortly after birth. Despite the challenges, Kimmel and his wife, Molly McNerney, have remained strong advocates for children's health care, using their platform to raise awareness about the importance of medical access for all families. Kimmel has often spoken about the emotional toll of watching his son undergo surgeries, but has remained hopeful about Billy's future. "We're lucky," he said. "He's a happy, funny, wonderful kid, and we're grateful every day." Fans and fellow celebrities have continued to show their support for the Kimmel family, sending messages of encouragement and love. Kimmel in turn has emphasized the need to support hospitals and medical professionals who dedicate their lives to saving children like Billy. The family remains optimistic, cherishing each milestone as Billy continues to grow stronger. News 3. Alec Baldwin has opened up about a recent health challenge, revealing that he has been diagnosed with PTSD. The 65-year-old actor shared the news during an upcoming episode of a TLC documentary series, where he candidly discussed his struggles and how they have impacted his daily life. Baldwin explained that the diagnosis followed years of personal and professional stress, which took a toll on his mental well-being. "It's something I've had to come to terms with," he shared, emphasizing the importance of seeking help and addressing mental health openly. The Emmy-winning actor also expressed gratitude for the support of his family, especially his wife, Hilaria Baldwin, and their children. He credited them for helping him navigate difficult times and encouraging him to prioritize his well-being. In recent years, Baldwin has been at the center of public scrutiny, particularly following the tragic incident on the set of Rust in 2021. While he did not specifically link his diagnosis to any one event, he acknowledged that ongoing stress and anxiety contributed to his struggles. The upcoming documentary aims to shed light on PTSD and its effects, with Baldwin hoping to use his platform to encourage others to seek help. "It's okay to not be okay," he said. "What matters is how we take steps to heal." Fans and colleagues have since rallied behind Baldwin, offering words of encouragement as he continues his journey toward better mental health. News 4. Kylie Jenner is mourning the loss of her longtime hairstylist and friend, Jesus Guerrero, who has passed away. The beauty mogul took to social media to share a heartfelt tribute, expressing her deep sorrow over his passing. In a touching message, Jenner described Guerrero as not only a talented stylist, but also a beloved friend who brought joy to everyone around him. "My heart is broken. "I still can't believe this is real," she wrote. "You were always so kind, so full of life, and incredibly talented. I will miss you forever." Guerrero was widely respected in the beauty and fashion industry, working with some of Hollywood's biggest names. His signature hairstyling skills made him a favorite among celebrities, and his work was often featured on red carpets and magazine covers. Fans and fellow stylists have also taken to social media to honor his memory, sharing their favorite moments and expressing their condolences. Many remembered him as a dedicated professional with a passion for his craft and a heart full of kindness. While details surrounding his passing remain private, his impact on the beauty industry and the lives he touched will not be forgotten. Kylie Jenner and many others continue to celebrate his legacy, remembering him as a bright and talented presence in their lives. Number 1. Bruce M. Selya's sharp legal mind and profound influence shaped the judiciary for decades. A mentor, scholar, and judge of remarkable intellect, he left a lasting imprint on the legal profession. His impact went beyond the bench, resonating through the countless opinions he wrote, and the many lives he guided with wisdom and fairness. Born in Providence, Rhode Island, his brilliant academic journey led him through classical high school and Harvard University, where he graduated with honors in both college and law school. His early years as a law clerk and attorney set the foundation for a career defined by excellence, integrity, and a distinct command of language. His judicial career reached new heights in 1982, when President Ronald Reagan appointed him to the U.S. District Court for the District of Rhode Island. Just 4 years later, he ascended to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the First Circuit. Over nearly 4 decades, his thorough analyses and insightful rulings earned him national recognition. His dedication to justice and his ability to craft legal opinions with clarity and precision made him one of the most widely quoted judges in American law. Beyond the courtroom, Judge Selya enriched legal education as a professor, shaping future generations of lawyers at esteemed law schools. He served in leadership roles on institutional boards, influencing the fields of law and education alike. His contributions were not just intellectual, but deeply personal, making a difference in the lives of those who had the privilege of knowing him. As a colleague and mentor, he was respected for his warmth and generosity. Chief U.S. District Judge John J. McConnell, Jr. once said, "Bruce Selya was more than a brilliant jurist. He was a guiding light, a mentor, and a steadfast friend." His humility and devotion to justice set an example for all who followed in his footsteps. Judge Selya passed away at the age of 90, surrounded by his loving family. He is survived by his wife, Cindy, and their children, Dawn Sherman and Lori Ann Young. His legacy lives on in the legal minds he shaped, the rulings that continue to guide the courts, and the countless individuals who were influenced by his wisdom. His dedication to the law and his kindness will not be forgotten. His life's work remains a beacon of integrity and excellence. Tributes to Bruce M. Selya. Whenever I sing a song, I try to bring out the meaning. I try to get beneath the surface, and if I can, I make it my own.